Hey everybody, what's up? This is Alpha here. I'm going to do a review on a new episode of Bishoujo Senshi Sailor Moon Crystal. In other words, Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon Crystal. Now, this episode right here, episode 17, was pretty nice, you know. I actually had my fun times with it. And seeing it, puts out a lot of ways for me to do some detective and analytical work with you guys. Though I already know the truth, but I'm just going to enjoy teasing you so much right now. Can't wait. There might be some information that I might have missed out. Maybe I want to do it on purposely because eventually if you guys make some good old connections, you guys will figure out what's up. But for the meantime, I guess I could give you some detail, but only in this episode, and I'll ask you some questions and I'll make some hypothesis or theories, in other words. So let's go. Okay, at the beginning we see to it that Usagi's pretty upset, you know. She not only had Rei kidnapped, but Ami kidnapped as well after taking out those two dark ladies, you know, Dark Moon warriors. And Chibiusa comes in and says, hey, you, is like checking on her, and gives her a mop tuxedo mask doll. She gets upset and says, hey, who gave you this? And Chibiusa says, Mama-chan, I just came by. She goes like, what? You can't, etc. And the moment then when it came to the video game arcade, Chibiusa was dominating everything. Venus and Makoto came by to the arcade because someone was playing the Sailor V game, and I'm thinking in my mind, oh wow, that's pretty nice, you know, pretty cool. And Chibiusa got the highest score. She gets a lot of sweets and candy, and Usagi says, okay, it's my turn, but she's not good at it. And we see to it that Chibiusa was just dissing on Usagi, saying that you suck. And then Usagi's like, what did you say? And the moment they got a Sailor V doll from the arcade owner or arcade manager, they become so happy they had those similarities, and you know, and then they turn away from each other in terms of stubbornness and annoyance or agitation. Now, I'm gonna ask you, don't they look kind of similar? Don't they look kind of similar? I'm just gonna ask you that. And of course, after a couple scenes here and there, we see to it that Chibiusa did go out in the rain. Now, I'm just gonna talk a little bit of the scene, you know, and then you guys could try to figure out yourself. Chibiusa did have a little umbrella that did use Lunapeef as an umbrella, and it has pigeons come out, and that's when Mamoru comes by and says, hey, what's wrong? And then he has an image of a flashback of an explosion, and including from the lightning from the sky. And that was just surprising, you know. That really is surprising. And I just go like, holy dang, now it looks like something's starting to show up. And Chibiusa ran to his arms and says something, you know. Just says a couple words maybe. And Mamoru says, what? I'm pretty sure I saw an image like that, you know. And yeah. Y'all be asking me, can you at least tell us? I go like, no, I can't tell you anything yet. Only the information this episode. Besides all that, I think one of the eldest of the sisters decides to pitch in and take action. So I go like, okay, go ahead, that kind of thing. And after Usagi and Mamoru have a little talk or something, they believe that image might be some kind of base where the enemy is at. And Luna says, hey, good thinking right there. As for Mamoru, he believes that this is some kind of part of Earth or something, etc. and other things. And later on, Usagi and Luna and Mamoru were actually being eavesdropped by Mamoru's kohai, or little underclassmen, you know, just saying. And after all that, we see to it that he decided to talk to Makoto, Mako-chan, that's Jupiter. And the moment they talk to each other, you know, he confessed that he saw everything and heard everything. And Makoto decides to tell Minato, or the underclassmen of Mamoru, everything as well, knowing that she can't lie. And he says, if I had power, I'd protect you. I go, oh, that's sweet. And Makoto gives him a kiss on the forehead, and I'm like, woo! And then by the time it was just cute and funny, okay? I really just love that scene very, very much. And after a couple things here and there, we see to it that our buddies have a time to get. We see to it that some buddies have a couple of things here and there, but the eldest of the 4 sisters have made her move and made a giant typhoon, and therefore, like, things got really hectic, and Makoto gets attacked, but she transfers into Sailor Jupiter, including Usagi and Minako go into their sailor forms and help out Jupiter, and so far to it that Jupiter takes on the eldest of the 4 sisters, and later on she gets defeated and captured, while Sailor Moon managed to kill the eldest of the sisters, which is to my kind of upsetting because she sold her rod out right away, but supernatural generic crack that we always gonna see anyway. And later on, Jupiter gets kidnapped, and I just go like, well, life has a way to bite you in the butt, etc. And yeah, and then after that, after watching this episode with my sister, I ask her, what's next? Venus? And my sister goes like, no, you know, and I go like, yeah. So saw the next episode preview, and I gotta say, it's pretty nice and funny, you know. And yeah, overall, you know, I did give you guys a couple hints, asking you some questions, some scenes here and there, and then that I said in this episode. I really want to, you know, sometimes like I really want to tell you guys the info in terms of what's going on. But those of you who are brand new to Sailor Moon and watching my reviews for this thing, I am not going to tell you until that episode of information comes up, and I will let you all know. You're gonna be shocked like heck, like literally you're gonna be shocked. But those of you who had the rightful theories and guesses, it's not much of a big difference. But those of you who don't really pay attention as much, you're gonna be shocked about who this little girl can be, like Chibiusa herself. You're gonna be really surprised. I already gave you one hint around the beginning, around my review, around the beginning. So that's all I can give you right now. So I'm gonna end it here, people. Expect my next review, which will be Magic Character 1412, I believe. Hopefully, I get that out soon enough. To come up next, and after that, hopefully it'll be Durara, Alno Zero, etc. And then I'll see y'all guys till then. All right, I'm off Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. All right, peace out. Bye bye.